Can you hear me? Something's happening with my microphone. It seems to be working. Can you hear me? No voice. 1 second. Yes, now you can hear me. Someone says, yes, it's working now. Okay. Whew. Nothing like a little suspense right at the beginning. Okay, well, I am excited. I am looking through all the messages that you're writing, and I see some familiar faces. Okay, so we got little Monty's back, Carlota's here, Ferry, Milagros. I think Milagros is new, super exciting. Baroj is here, and Suzanne. Suzanne might be new. I'm not sure if Suzanne, if you've been here before. Isra. Okay, wonderful. Well, I'm excited to have all of you back and I'm excited to welcome the newcomers as well. So, I wanted to start with a little warm-up. Well, first of all, before we go into the warm-up, I want to say thank you. Thank you for all of your actions, because that helps to motivate me. Yeah? If you are not benefiting and you are not engaging with my channel, then I am not doing it. I am not motivated. So I want to say thank you for all of your interaction, your likes, your shares, and all of your questions. And I hope that this is something that you find useful for you, that it is helpful. All right. That it's what? That it's fun? Well, that it's fun too, but that's not what I said. What did I say? I used two words. First one was, the first one was the useful, and the other one was, I wanted to be useful and basically a synonym. Who was listening and who's going to be first? Uh-oh, I guess nobody was listening. Helpful. Carlota got it first. Nice job. Alphabet Gamma. Nice. Exactly. That is what I'm hoping. And as you can see, this is not just about listening. It's also about participating or participation. Exactly. Okay? Because it's good to listen, but it's even better to be involved, to be engaged. So that is what I'm going to ask you for. All right. Thank you very much for all of your engagement, all of your support for me. It really means a lot, truly. Well, I have a warm-up, and I want to see if you can guess my hobby. I have a hobby that I enjoy doing, and the only clue I'm going to give you is there are a lot of, well, it involves castles and horses. What hobby do you think I have that involves castles and horses? Let's see here. Acting. I love to do acting. Yes, that's my job. My real job is in theater. I play music. That is one of my hobbies, but not the one I'm referring to now. No, I don't do horse riding around castles. That's not it. But good try, Milagros. Good try. Jousting. You know what jousting is? Where you go along, you have the long pole, jousting? No, I wish, jousting, that sounds fun. Polo, now the key, okay, so you're all focusing on the horses, but remember, and castles, horses and castles. And maybe, possibly, a king or a queen. What could it be? Horses, castles, maybe a king and queen, listening to stories, that's a good guess. Taking care of horses, IDK, I don't know, got it. Chess, aha, exactly. I love to play chess, almost too much. I'm a little addicted, yeah? I can't just play one game, yeah? If I win, I think, oh, wow, I am so good, that was so much fun, I have to play again. And if I lose, I think, oh, I can't stop now. That's a terrible feeling when I lose. I have to redeem myself or do you know the other word? You like chess too? Awesome, Suzanne. I like to this is a difficult word. To redeem myself means to prove myself. If you do something bad and it's like, okay, now I'm going to show people that I am better than what I did before. So you redeem yourself, or you can do you know this word? I don't know. I've never played chess. It's careful. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And you can enjoy it. You don't have to be good to enjoy it. Yeah? To redeem or is anyone going to get it? Evolve? Interesting. I was going to say revindicate. Revindicate. Yeah? To redeem myself or revindicate myself. Yeah, it's like, I have to play another. Good. Okay. So, hold on a moment. Also, I have the fan on. Yeah? I have a fan on over there, but I don't think it's very loud. Yeah, because it's really hot in here. I don't have air conditioning, or what do we call air conditioning? We call it AC. We just say AC. I don't have AC, so I need a fan because outside it is 35 degrees and inside high 20s. Okay, cool. I have ChessBot Vibe. Vibe. Exactly. AC, you got it. Karen, good job, Fairy. So I have my ice water and I have my fan. Oh, you're so nice, Lewis. Okay, cool. So, let's see here. We talked about and why am I talking about one of my hobbies? Because of last week's topic. What was last week's topic? We were talking about chit-chat. Yeah, chit-chat. Or, do you remember the other word, the other term? They're almost identical, chit-chat or small talk. Chit-chat or small talk. Let's see here. So, to do chit-chat, you have to know a little bit of information about the other person. Hey, have you played chess this week? How's it going? Are you winning or losing? What interests you about it? Right? Okay, good. So, now you know a little more about me. Let's see here. So, sorry, I have my notes down here. I'm making sure I don't forget anything. Oh, right. So I wanted to just quickly review from last week what we learned. Yeah? So what were some of those, some of the expressions? Let's see here. Carl says, no, it's not Carl, it's Kat. I found your videos on TikTok, YouTube a few years ago. As in high school, I was learning English to give exams. English is my second language, and you can't understand how much you helped. Awesome. I'm so glad, Kat. Okay, so we're going to talk about last week. So we already mentioned chit-chat or small talk, right? And what happens when you want to say one thing but you say another, right? When you make that, little mistake. What's that called? Who remembers what it's called when you say, oops, I wanted to say this, but I said something else. I wanted to say Pittsburgh, but I said Titsburg. Oh my gosh, I mean Pittsburgh. Oops. Who knows? What's that called? Un lapsus? Yeah, that's what you say in Spanish. Are you a Spanish speaker, Luis? I guess you could say a lapsus. Yes, Karen, you got it. Something about the tongue. There are two terms that I taught you. One was, yes, Carlota got it, slip of the tongue. Exactly. Slip of the tongue or slip. What type of slip? Yeah, it's a slip. Who remembers? It's named after a famous psychologist or psychiatrist. I guess a psychiatrist. Little Monty got it. A Freudian slip. Yeah? So when you want to say one thing, but you mix up the terms and you say another, it's called a Freudian slip. Excellent. Okay. What is it called? The other thing we talked about is someone asked, how can you memorize new vocabulary? Yeah, what's a great way to learn new vocabulary? And we talked about a trick. I told a story about the verb in Spanish estornudar, which means to sneeze. How did I remember it? Do you remember that? And so what was my trick, and what is that called? That type of hack or device. There's a clue, device. Who remembers? What is that called? This gang is on fire. I know, Karen, they are on fire. You're exactly right. All right. So it's a tricky word. I'll give you a big clue. It starts with the letter M, but it isn't. You don't pronounce the letter M. It's a super strange word. Who remembers? I removed about flashcards. I remember about flashcards. Okay, remember. We talked about flashcards, and we talked about these tricks where you have an image in your head, right? You have an image in your head to help you remember a word. It's called, Masa got it, mnemonic device. Mnemonic. Yeah, it starts with an M, but you don't pronounce the M. Super weird. Fairy got it, little Monty got it. Okay, good job, you guys. Carteto, exactly. Karen remembered the flashcards that I like to use, which is called Carteto. It's a free place, a free app that you can get. And actually it's spelled with a K, Karen, Karteto, if you're looking for it on the App Store. Okay, cool. So, let's see. I went to touch the screen, when you're like, oh yeah, let me scroll. No, I don't have a touch screen. I have to go for the mouse. So we talked about chit chat, small talk, slip of the tongue, or a Freudian slip, mnemonic device. And when you are looking for something to talk about that you both have in common, there's an expression. You want to find a common territory, what do we say? Oh, we're going to find something in common. Do you remember this expression? To find common, bam, Carlota, you got it. You are on fire. It's called common ground. You want to find something in common with something, you find common ground, and from there, you can build up. Awesome. Okay, so great. A lot of you remember what we talked about last week. That's important to do this spaced repetition. Yeah, it's been a week. It's time to do a quick revision. One moment. All right. Okay. Now we're going to do one last thing, and that is I want to review from last week. And we talked about when you have an answer, when you have a response to somebody's question or some comment that they've made, that stops the conversation. It's like a, right? What do you call that? It's a conversation. It's like a conversation roadblock. It's a conversation. What do we say? Common ground or common interest? Yes. Yeah, exactly. It's same idea. Good job, Lil Monty. What do we call that? Oh my gosh. So imagine I go, oh my gosh, I really like chess. And you say, oh. Okay. Or you say, I don't. Oh, okay. Right? That's called a conversation. I love it. Killer. Killer is very appropriate. Yeah, a conversation killer. Yeah. And a conversation killer. Awkward. Cool. So a conversation cutter. Yeah. Also a conversation cutter. There you go. Baroj got it. Conversation cutter. Awesome. Yeah, that's what. Be careful, because we talked about the 3 types of answers, right? You can give a conversation killer or a cutter, or you can give a good answer, which is finding common ground, talking about responding in some way. And the best thing you can do is respond and then ask a question. Yeah, get them to open up more. Yeah, show interest. All right, cool. Oh, by the way, if you stay until the end, I have a little gift at the end that I'm going to tell you about. So be sure to stay all the way through. Got a little surprise at the end. All right. Let's see here. Going through my notes. I think I hit all of the points. Oh, you want to hear a stupid joke, but I think it's really funny. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I said, "Oh, wow, you that's a really good point." He said, "No, Mike. This is a good point." I said, "What?" "Oh, to point." Yeah, he said, "This is a good point." I thought it brought a smile to my face. I mean, it's not a, "Oh, ha, 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 that's an amazing joke," but anyway, it brought a smile to my face. "Oh, that's a really good point." No. This is a good point. All right. Questions. Questions from you. Yes, we want to. Gift now. They're like, we want the gift now. No, good things are worth waiting for. All right. Cool. So let's see here. Someone says, fluency and mindset. My issue is that my tongue gets stuck and I flounder on my words, even though I understand and read well. I want a solution to this problem. Yes. Well, I think we can all relate. Yeah, we have all had that experience where you try. I mean, you see here in this live, it even happens to me. Yeah, my tongue doesn't say the sounds that I want it to say, or I get mixed up with my words, or I don't enunciate everything clearly. There's an example right there. So, what is the magic solution? And the easy answer is there is no magic solution. But it's just about practicing every day, finding that partner that you speak to in English, and we've talked about this many times. Don't be afraid to what? Who can finish my sentence? Don't be afraid to. It sounds natural. There you go. Exactly. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. In fact, mistakes are great because that shows that you're trying. That is proof that you are a real person, that you're not a robot, that you are actually, that you are actually out there in the language making an effort. And that's the only thing that will teach you is practicing once and again. And when we have those moments, when we have those awkward mistakes, then just say, okay, well, this is another opportunity. Frustration can be great for motivation. Exactly. Frustration can be great for motivation. Say, oh, that was terrible when I had that awkward moment, or I said that ridiculous thing. I don't want that to happen again. Or I didn't know how to express myself in that situation because I didn't have the vocabulary, or my tongue wasn't working, or whatever. Practice. Say, okay, well, I have to practice more. 5 minutes a day is not enough. I need 10 or 20 minutes a day, right? Get in that habit. Okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. Life is about mistakes. I mean, the interesting stories come from when you make a mistake, right? I have a story. We have some Spanish speakers here. I think Karen is a Spanish speaker. Do we have any other Spanish speakers? I have a story of when I made a small mistake that was very entertaining for the people listening. Yeah. So I had just learned a new word. It was a word that was like a dog that doesn't really have a home, that doesn't really have a purebred, right? And the word is chucho. Yeah, chucho. It just means what we would say in English, a mutt. Yeah. And so I had just learned this word. And we were talking, okay, so you're from Ecuador, okay, Suarez, all right, from Argentina, awesome. So I don't know if you use chucho. I don't know if this word exists in your language, but here in Spain, it means that. A dog that doesn't have a home, it's just like a mutt, right? M-U-T-T is what we would say, mutt. So we were talking about last names, right? At a big dinner party, there were about 10, 12 people, and we're talking about origins of last names and how it tells where you're from and, yeah, sort of your origin story. So, after a while, the conversation comes to me. Oh, Mike, what's your last name and where are you from? So I said, well, my last name is German, but, I have some Irish and English and even some Polish. And I thought, oh, here's a great moment to use this new word, right? Chucho. But I couldn't remember exactly the structure and the vowels in the word. And so I changed just one little letter. I mean, come on, what difference can one letter make? And I said, vamos, soy un chocho. And chocho is a bad word for the female genitalia. And of course, everyone, wow! Mike said he's a chocho. Uh-oh. What did I say? Okay, who wants to tell me what I just said? And so of course one of my friends who speaks very good English looks at me and said, Mike, I believe you just said that you are a pussy. I said, okay, I can see how that would be very funny. Oops. Agung, welcome. All right, you're here. There's still lots of fun to be had. All right, so yes. Terrible. So yes, pronunciation, that's the point, is pronunciation, clear and correct pronunciation is very important. But hey, I was there trying, right? That is just part of the process. And look at this great story I have now, right? So from our mistakes, from our suffering, come important life moments, right? So get out there. Yes, very cringe. Yeah, very big oops. Yes, definitely cringy. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Someone wants to know how I came up with PANDA, the acronym PANDA, and how I came up with TPRS. Okay, well, PANDA, right? If you've been with me for several weeks, you remember that PANDA is the acronym that I use to describe my teaching style. There are 5 different points, 5 different types of activities that I like to do to help you improve your English. P is playing. A is acting. Yeah, not just saying the words, but saying them with emotions, getting into different characters, right? Acting. The N is narration, which is telling stories. Stories are a great way to make things and ideas stick in your brain in an entertaining way. D is for dialogues. I do a lot of dialogues on social media. You read black, I'll read yellow. And the last one is action, right? Doing different actions, right? Not only saying things, but actually moving as you say them. There have been studies that show when you actually connect a word with emotion, it helps stick it in your brain better. So, yeah, those are the 5 keys. And I just I developed these different activities and I thought, hey, this would be fun to figure out an acronym that contains all of these different things. And my dog, her name is Panda. And I thought, oh, well, play and acting, yeah, definitely those 2 have to be there. And D, for dialogues, yeah, I had PAD. Anyway, that was a little bit my inspiration for coming up with, for inventing Panda. And the other one is TPRS. TPRS is when I say something and then I ask you a question, right? I ask you a question about it or I get you to finish my sentence, right? And so this style of talking and then asking, getting responses from the group, this is called TPRS, and it stands for Teaching Proficiency Through Reading and Storytelling. And this is one of the methods. And I didn't invent this. This is something that I learned from another person. And this was invented, I think, back in the 1980s or the 1990s. And they did a study of people where with adults, teaching adults a new language. And for the first, I don't know, 200 hours or 300 hours, there's no speaking. It's all just telling stories with pictures, yeah, and telling the story in different ways. It's a fascinating study. So if you go onto YouTube and go to TPRS, you can find out about this excellent technique for learning languages. Okay, I'm talking too much. Hey, Ala, welcome. Okay, play, acting, narrative, dialogue, action. You got it, Baroche. Okay, we call Chucho to the people who's Jesus. Oh, really? It's a nickname. Oh, interesting. All right. Hey, Ala. Awesome. Ala. In English, in Spanish, they say Ala when people are surprised. It's like, wow. Ala. Yeah, your name means wow in Spanish. TPRS. Exactly, Nani. Okay. So I love these questions. So in the group, in the Telegram group, if you're not already in the group, I would love to have you there. If you want to join over here, just click on that little, point your phone at that little QR code, and that will take you to the group. I think it's either takes you to the link tree or to the Telegram group, and that is where I'm announcing new activities, and you can ask me questions. You can ask me questions there for this live, and you can also give me ideas for topics for the next live, because I'm always looking for new inspiration. Cool. So yeah, I hope you're in my Telegram group. Moving on, were there any other questions? Nope, I think that's just about it. Ooh. A grammar deep dive. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to do... I don't know how deep we're going to go on this dive, but we're going to talk about past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous and past continuous. So I was going, past continuous is I was going or I was doing, and past perfect continuous? Who can give me an example of past perfect continuous? Who knows English better than me? So what would was going be in the past perfect continuous? I believe it's, yeah, that was my doubt. Is it, so present perfect continuous is have been doing, and the past is I had been doing or had been going. Yes, woof. Okay, so the difference between those two. Yeah, she has been studying for 6 years. So I think has been studying is present perfect continuous, and past perfect continuous is had been studying, I believe. Karen? I had been walking. Yeah, I think so. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's not very common. But imagine you're telling a story about something that happened in the past, right? So imagine you want to tell about, let's do something simple. I can only think about eating ice cream because it's so hot today. So let's imagine I ate ice cream, right? And if we use the past continuous, you say, I was eating ice cream when a fly landed on top of it, right? I was eating ice cream when a fly landed on top of it. Okay, but if we want to talk about the time, before something happened, then you have to use had been. So, for example, talking about ice cream. I'm sorry if I'm torturing you talking about ice cream, but imagine it is, I had been waiting all day, period of time, all day. I had been waiting all day to eat my ice cream. And then I finally got it and a fly landed on top. So you're talking about a period of time before the action. Yeah? I had been waiting, I had been anticipating, I had been saving money for a period of time. I had been saving money for 3 days, hoping to get my ice cream cone. And then the moment was ruined. Yeah? Questions? All right. It's 34 degrees in India. I'd love to know your examples. Okay, when I went out, the ground was wet because it had been raining. It had been raining. Maybe at that moment it wasn't raining anymore, and it had been raining. Good. I love these. It's 45 degrees. Oh my gosh. And here I am complaining about 34 degrees. Oh my gosh. It's raining in South France, thank God. It is 45 degrees. Oh my gosh. I'm dying in the heat here in the middle of Germany. 34 degrees outside, 32 in my apartment. Ouch. I want to be in the Telegram group. Okay, get over there. Just, no, there it is over there. All right, cool. Let's see here. Yeah, just jump in there. I had been suffocating. Oh, great, Nani. I love that example. I had been suffocating until it started raining. And then once it started raining, the suffering ended. Yeah? So there, and with that example, you could say, I was suffering. Yeah, I was suffering, past continuous. I was suffering. So you can use had been or was suffering interchangeably there. And it's more common to use had been suffering when you're talking about a specific amount of time. I had been suffering for 3 hours. You can't say, I was suffering for 3 hours when it started raining. No, I guess you could say it like that, but it's clearer to say had been doing something, and then something stopped that action. Okay, I hope that was useful. Good. So you can ask these questions in the Telegram group, or you can ask these questions on Instagram. My DMs on Instagram, I read those and I get inspirations from there. So, cool. Well, it's only taken us 34 minutes to get to, boom, the topic of the day, right? And that is awkward moments. So first of all, I want to know if you use in your language the word awkward, or if you have your own word that basically means the same thing. Because in Spanish, there isn't a perfect translation for awkward, and so now here in Spain, they just use the word awkward. Yeah, see, it's muy awkward. So, do you use it in your language? My legs hurt because I had been standing on my legs all day long. Exactly, when you're talking about a period of time. Awkward. Yeah. Incómodo. Yeah, exactly. Incómodo, violento. Yeah, it does exist in Spanish, but it doesn't really capture the essence of awkward. Yeah, that socially awkward moment of, yeah. You say another word. Okay. Gênant. Okay, I didn't know that word in French. And they also, in Spain, they also use cringe or cringy. Yeah? Do you use the word cringe in your language? That's also become popular here, especially with the young people. And to cringe is the verb of, Yeah, it's that, it's that reaction you have that you almost can't control when you see something unpleasant. Yeah, when you see someone else that is suffering or has something that just makes you very uncomfortable. You just, oh. Ugh. So the adjective is cringy, and the reaction, the verb, is cringe. Oh my gosh, I cringed when I saw the interaction between these two people, for example. All right, so cringe is common. Okay, we say faltu. Okay, is that, what language is that, Ferry? I can't remember what language you speak. Or something weird, awkward, embarrassed. Awkward and embarrassed, yeah, they are connected. They're connected. But awkward is that sensation of you don't really know what to say because you're embarrassed, and you have that social interaction of, I mean, you can imagine you're running in a race and you fall on your face, and you're embarrassed, but it's not awkward. You stop or you get up and continue running, but you don't have a social interaction afterwards where you have to talk to a person and maybe I've offended that person or something. So it's sort of the awkward social interaction after an embarrassing moment. Yeah? All right, cool. So, great. Super interesting. So it seems like in most of your languages, unanganem. Okay, is it German? Maybe that's German. So let's talk about awkward situations, and let's talk about tricks and language that you can use to navigate these unpleasant situations. All right, so let's see here. For example, let's start with something we can all relate to. What do you do when you forget a person's name? Yeah? What do you say? Yeah, you see this person, you should know them, you know their face, you know the things you've shared together, but for some reason, your mind goes blank. What are some strategies? What can you say? What do you usually do? Here we go. Let's see here. What we should do when an awkward moment happens. Exactly, Suzanne. That's what we're going to talk about. We should do like Homer Simpson. Exactly. That is the perfect one where he falls back into the bushes. I love that. Into the what's the name of the bushes that go around your home? Who knows? Who knows what that is called? I'll be impressed if someone can come up with that word. Calling the title. Oh, calling them sir or Malaysian, so I think Janggal is more accurate. I ask if they have a nickname. That's good. When I forget someone's name, I call him dear instead. Okay. In front of the person only, I start the conversation. Okay. Hey, Farah. My name is Farah too. Okay, there you go. Hey, look at that. I start to talk about other topics or saying, hi, how are you? Yeah, it's tricky. It is tricky. Usually I just say, oh my God, I am so embarrassed, but I forgot your name. Or, this is terrible, but I am drawing a blank. To draw a blank on your name. I am drawing a blank on your name. Or I'll say, or I'll say like, William? You know, I'll sort of look at him and I'll just like, yeah, this is your name, right? Bob? And then they'll be like, no, it's Larry, or it's, Cynthia, or whatever. But I'll just be like, I want to say this, but, it doesn't feel right, like saying like, what's wrong with my brain? Yeah. What about you? Let's see here. The young people say the word cringe. Okay. I start to talk, hedge. You got it, little Monty. Exactly. The bushes around a home are called a hedge. Nice. I just point students randomly and say their name incorrectly, but intended to make it just, oh, what a great expression. It slipped my mind. Good. I love that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It just slipped my mind. I always forget names. Yeah, especially if the person already knows you. I say I have a fish memory. I'm sorry. Oh, that's good. Yes, you just try to avoid saying it. Hey, man. Hey, champ. Hey, dude. Hey, friend. I was just about to say your name. I just wait till somebody else says his name, or I just ask. Yeah. Have egg on one's face. To have egg on one's face. Oh, yeah. To do something embarrassing, something humiliating. Yeah. Oh my gosh, these are great expressions. To rack one's memory. Ah, I am racking my brain. It means like pounding. I am trying to squeeze my brain for your name. I'm racking my brain, but I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. Agung, great question. The speaking class is going to be starting next month. Yeah, I'm going on the Camino de Santiago next week, and when we get back, we're starting. I like your lessons, awesome. I ask her name, I just say, sorry, I forgot your name. That's good. So something I do is I say, hey, I just call them like, oh, hey, how's it going, Jerry? And they say, oh, my name's not Jerry. What? You've let me call you Jerry all these years? What? Why haven't you ever corrected me? Try to be humorous. What? Well, or maybe have you ever thought about changing your name to Jerry? Because you really look like a Jerry. Anyway, okay, good. Let's see here. So, we learned some good vocabulary, racking my brain. I'm racking my mind, racking my brain, racking my memory. Good. Let's see here. So, what else? What are some other embarrassing moments that you can think of? Let's see here. Like in the Friends series. We both have different faces. Ha ha ha. With Chandler. Oh, right, where he can't remember that guy's name. Exactly. Oh, that's a brilliant scene. Exactly. Misunderstanding because of pronunciation. Oh, right. Yeah, like I was talking about. Misunderstanding. Okay. He forgot his colleague's name. Exactly. It's like, yeah. Yeah. That's a brilliant episode of Friends. Okay. So I have an awkward situation for you. Okay, this really happened to me. I was talking to an older gentleman. This is years ago. I was probably about 30, and he was older. About my age, probably like 55 or 60, and we were talking to this woman. She was a neighbor of ours. And the woman was fat. She was quite fat. And my friend, Peter, said, so, when are you expecting? Expecting means going to have a baby. Yeah? When are you expecting? And I was like, gave him a look like, Peter, and she sort of looks confused, like, oh, what do you mean expecting? And I'm thinking, get out, like, do something. And he continues to go on. Well, your stomach, you're pregnant, right? You're expecting a baby. No, I put on a little weight. I need to go on a diet. And then he continues, oh, well, yeah, I just couldn't help noticing. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Stop. Cut. So, my question to you is, what would you do in that situation? Your friend Peter is putting his foot in his mouth. Yeah? What would you do if you were me? Or what would you do if you were Peter? Yeah? Oh, yeah. It was terrible. Oh. When you speak with someone thinking he's speaking with you, but he's actually speaking with someone else in his headphones. Oh, ouch. Yes, that is awkward. Yeah. It's a classic. Oh, it was terrible. So what could I say? What could Peter say in this situation? It's so embarrassing. In Spanish, when expecting is called embarazada. Eso también. Yeah, that's also a false friend. Yeah, be careful. Embarrassed is not embarazada. You can say your skin looks like a pregnant woman. You look beautiful. Oh, Esther turns it on its head. You're just glowing. Pregnant women are just glowing. Get the hell out of there. Just, Homer Simpson, where's the hedge? I just need to be absorbed into the hedge. Talking about something, it's embarrassing conversation. Oh my gosh. Or having an accident that's, yeah, have an accident. There you go. Or, oh yeah, I'd prefer to run. I'm not going to say, there you go, Chris. I'll ask with whom. Okay. Oh my gosh. So embarrassing. All right. So let's talk about some vocabulary here. So how do you say oops? Yeah. What are some different ways to say oops? Oh my gosh, I made a mistake. Yeah? What can you say? Peace out. Yeah? Oh my gosh, peace out. Let's do a quick brainstorm. One is, that's the one, that's very common. My bad. Oh my bad. Okay, good. What's another way to say, I made a mistake? I really made a mistake. Whoops. There you go. I really messed up, or I really screwed up. Yeah? And if you say something stupid, we have the expression to put your foot in your mouth. You can say, oh, let me just try to remove my foot in my mouth. I think I swallowed it up to my ankle. This is going to be difficult. Something like that. Or just say, oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. Yeah? It's my fault. My apologies. There we go. These are great. I'm having English speaking practice. Yeah, so let's stay on topic. So, yeah, you can just say, oops, I screwed up. Or you can say, my brain is not working. My brain is not braining. It doesn't really exist to say braining, but it's sort of funny. My brain is not braining. Yeah, it's sort of like with the expression, you demonstrate how bad your brain is. You can't even speak correctly. Yeah. Yes, my brain is not braining. Okay. Yeah, I'm terrible. If this is your name for us. Yeah. Good. All right. So, let's see here. So let's go over some expressions you can use if someone says something, if you witness something embarrassing or you are in an awkward situation and you want to soften the cringe. I guess soften is used, you don't pronounce the T, soften. So what can you say? You can say, no worries, or what else? You can say, no worries, no problem. What else can you say? How do you call a dog with two tails? What do you call a dog with two tails? Big bash bosh? Bish bash bosh. And write all this down. Well, that is going to be the surprise at the end. We are writing it down for you. All right. It's okay? Good. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Anyways, changing the topic. We're going to talk about changing the topic in a little bit. No problem at all. It's all right. Never mind. These are great. These are great, you guys. Nice. I was thinking of one. It's all, what do we say? It's all right, or it's all, what do we say? Never mind. It's all, don't mind it. Don't worry about it. The weather is great. Change the subject. Nice, Pavel. It's all good. Exactly, Karen. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, it's all good. No harm done. Ooh, that's another good one. No harm done. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. There's another one that is no harm, no Now, it doesn't, I don't know if that applies, but we have an expression which is no harm, no foul. Like, if nobody got hurt, well, then it's not a problem. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. And one last one. It happens to the, it happens, don't worry about it. It happens to, who knows this expression? It happens to, I'm sure one of you knows this expression. Yes, good, Carlota, you're close. It happens to the best. Finish it. What is it? It happens to the best. In Spanish, they say it happens in the best families. But here we say it happens to the best. 2 more words. Do you know? Karen. Boom. It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. It happens to the best of it. Best of us. Let me hear you say it. Good. Again, no worries, it happens to the best of us. It's all good. It happens to the best of us. And now with a little laugh. It's all good. It happens to the best of us. Nice job, you guys. All right, cool. So we already talked about apologizing. Sorry about that. My bad. Oops. I didn't mean to. Whatever. Okay. And another skill is, what did we talk about now? Let's change the subject. Okay. So we already talked about that. Someone said anyway or anyways. Good. How else can you change the subject? What other structures can you use to change the subject? It's nothing. Yeah, you can say it's nothing. Yeah. People understand it. It's not that common to say it's nothing. It's no worries. It doesn't matter. Karen, awkward laugh is a classic. Good. What about? How about? Both are correct. Good. Ooh, what a good expression, Pavel. It's nothing to write home about. But usually we say it's nothing to write home about, meaning it's nothing special. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went to the party the other night and it's nothing. It was nothing to write home about. Nothing special. Or, you know, they got me a gift, or I don't know. Yeah, they brought me a bottle of wine, but it's nothing to write home about. Nothing special. Good. Good. Have you heard? Nice. Here's another good one, which I love, which is on another note. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. On another note. Yeah. Or simply changing the subject. Yeah, my dad used to say that. Changing the subject. Just guess what? We're going to talk about something different. So, on another note, oh, that reminds me. Oh, that reminds me. Da, 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 da. Or I just remembered something else. All right. And let's talk for a moment. Let's talk for a moment about what you can say in that awkward moment, right? To call it out. Because I like to say that pain is the portal. Instead of running away from it and instead of trying to pretend what? Pretend it didn't happen. Instead of doing that, you have to go into the pain. The pain is the good thing. You have to lean. Yeah, this is called leaning into it. Yeah, our instinct says, run away. Oh my God, this is terrible. And just say, no, let's grab onto this and own it. All right. So, one is, well, this is awkward. Yeah. Well, this is awkward. What else can you say in that moment? This is awkward. Well, this is awkward. I want to be invisible. Yeah, you can just say that. Ugh. I wish I were invisible right now, or I wish I was on a beach in Hawaii right now. Learn to make fun of yourself and laugh. Exactly, Carlota. I couldn't agree more. Cool. So this is awkward. I'm going to give you one. Note to self. Don't do that again. Yeah. Note to self, as if you're like making a little entry in your diary. Note to self, don't do this again. Don't say that again. Note to self. Note to self. I wish MIB flash me. Men in Black? Oh, I love it. I wish MIB flashed me. Oh, that's genius. I wish the earth swallowed me up. Yeah. Oh my God, I wish the earth would swallow me up. Yeah, to swallow me up. Oops, I didn't see that coming. Oh, these are great. I have a meeting. Bye, gang. Thank you. Oh yeah. I thought Karen was making an excuse, but no, she was really saying, I have to finish the video later. Okay, bye, Karen. All right, sorry for that, then go quick. Sorry about that. Good. I heard of a hilarious one the other day where the person was like, oh, wait a moment, rewind, and just went beep, 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 just walked backwards, and just like did like a little rewind in his head. He said, oh, hello, I didn't just say that incredibly awkward thing. Now we're having a different conversation. But he used that, he did rewind, and then he literally like turned around and walked backwards and did like a little dance. It was like, okay, that did not happen. Yeah, where's the rewind button? Yeah, I like that one. Good. So where's the rewind button? What else? Oh, I guess I'll just disappear now. And let's see here. Oh, do you know where the bathroom is? It's not me. You have not seen me. I was not here. Goodbye. What is the group of owl called? I'm not sure what that means. Sorry for that, and go quick. Oh man. Be kind. Rewind. I like it. Awesome. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, and the last one, I just discovered this. I wanted to ask you, have you heard of the awkward turtle? And just say, awkward turtle. And apparently, you do this with your hands. Yeah? I had never seen it. I was preparing the class for today, and I heard about this. Oh, it's an awkward turtle. It's just some random thing, and it's just, I guess you can either just do this with your hands, or you can say, oh, awkward turtle, and sort of make that gesture. Anybody heard about oh, no, I don't know what came over. Yeah, I don't know what came over me. Oh, I like that. Someone said invisible. Oh, you could just be like, oh, my invisible button isn't working. Dang it. Something like that. I might quickly look at the other person in front of me and compliment something about him, maybe his clothes or his bag, and he forgets about me. Yeah, okay, so awkward turtle. Yeah, I don't know. It was the first time I had heard of it. Okay, anyway, now we all learned something new. All right, let's see here. All right, so I want to just, also, when you have that awkward moment, you want to speak, right? You want to say something, right? You have that, so obvious, let's talk for a moment about filler words. Obvious one is, right? Another one is, well, what else can you say? Well, doing the John Cena move. Do, 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 do. Can't see me. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it looks like a couple of turtles. Basically, I mean, so is a classic. So, and anyway. Good, good. All right, those are nice to have a few of those filler words just to embrace the awkwardness. Yeah. So anyway, make a face. and then move on. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to do a quick game, all right? We don't have that much time, but I want to practice. What we're going to do is I'm going to say a sentence, and you tell me how I should finish it, okay? So, imagine these awkward situations. The first one is, I didn't mean to kill your cat. I just wanted to... I didn't mean... I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to kill your cat. I just wanted to... I just wanted to what? I just wanted to feed her. Yeah, there you go. Give him a better life. I just wanted to do a flip with your cat. I just wanted to help it. I just wanted to pet it. Oh my gosh, you guys are always so funny. I love it. Ah. All right, good. Any others? All right. Next awkward situation is, I just wanted to play with your cat. Exactly. I just wanted to play with it. Help her. Oh, those are good. Okay, next one is, I didn't mean to touch your breast. I just what? I didn't mean, oops. I didn't mean to touch your breast. I just, awkward. I just wanted to pet her. I think that's for the cat. I just wanted to scare him away. Oh, those are great. I just wanted to send her to heaven. I just fell. Oh, I just fell. I just looking at it because it looks nice. I'll get you into more trouble. I just stumbled. Oh, I thought it was a balloon. Oops. I just saw a hair. Oh, that's a go. Oh, I just saw a hair. I was just picking a hair up. Oh my gosh, those are good, Suzanne. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to feel it. In English alphabet. All right. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I just saw a mosquito. Somehow my intrusive thoughts won. I was trying to catch a mosquito. I love it. Want to experience that. Oh, man. All right, good. Next one is, oh, I didn't mean to insult your mother. I didn't mean to insult your mother. I just want to know they are real. Okay, things are getting... I just wanted to congratulate her. I think so. Saying the truth. Oh, ouch. Ouch. I wanted to be funny. I was trying to make a joke. I have an illness that makes me always tell the truth. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, man. Do you still travel by plane? I just want to insult you. Oh, man. I was setting boundaries. Oh, my goodness. Okay. If someone says, excuse me, but my name is not, no, excuse me, but I'm not Sally. What do you say if someone says, excuse me, I'm not Sally? I'm just saying facts. Ouch. Ouch. Brutal honesty. All right. Last one. Someone says to you, excuse me, but I'm not Sally. How do you respond? You should be. I was being faithful with my conscience. You look like her. Okay, that's a good one. But, oh, you look exactly like Sally. Oh, but you could be her twin. Oh, little Monty, I love that one. You could be her really? Oh, you could be her twin. So, who is Sally? Oh, you look like Sally. Exactly. Oh my gosh. But you look like my friend Sally. Exactly. All right, and here's an expression probably nobody knows. To say someone is identical to someone else, you can say, oh, well, you are Sally's twin, or who knows this one? Doppel. It's a German word. You are Sally's doppel. Oh, Sally, I thought silly. Doppel, who knows it? Oh my gosh, you are Sally's doppel. There you go, doppelganger, exactly. The spitting image, what a great expression. And here's probably one that nobody knows, and that is a dead ringer. Wow, you are a dead ringer for Sally. Like wow, like people would totally believe that you are Sally. This is crazy. A dead ringer. I don't know where it comes from. Great. Okay, well, we have learned a lot of new vocabulary, and we have we have had some big laughs. My gosh. Cringy moments. They make for great stories. All right. Well, let's see here. Oh my gosh, we still have some other things. Maybe we'll do a part 2. There's so many cool things that we can talk about. Well, the big surprise. It's time for the big surprise, and that is over in the Telegram group, I'm going to be sharing a free booklet that summarizes this entire talk. It's going to talk about the expressions, the themes, and the vocabulary that we have touched on today, and going to give you some activities to work on it and practice these things. Okay? So if you're not already in the Telegram, wait a moment, what? You're not in the Telegram group? How is that even possible? Go over here, there it is. Go over here, and you can click on the link, and there you can join the Telegram group, and we are doing daily challenges and things to help you challenge yourself every day, because we all know that the most important thing about learning and really improving in a language is developing habits. And that is just a daily reminder of a little challenge you can do, a little recording you can do, and be in a group of other people who are motivated to improve their English. Okay, so please join the group, and that is where I'm going to post the booklet so that you can review what we did here today. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I think I touched on everything. For future time. Oh, and if you can please send messages either in the Telegram group or on Instagram about topics that you would like me to talk about. They can be either questions that I can talk about for a few minutes, or a topic that we can dedicate an entire class to. So I love getting your ideas and your inspirations. I really appreciate it. Okay, awesome. You say right, man. Awesome. Yes. We had a lot of fun today. Great. Can I get via email as well? Is banned in your country? Oh, yes. There's a place to leave your email. So go, I think over here, go to the link here, and there's a place to leave your email where we will also be sending all of this information. Okay? So be sure that we have your email on file, and we will send that out to you. Okay? I'll have my team send it to you. Awesome. Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you all very much for being here. Love your comments and all of your creativity. It is inspiring to be connected to all of you people. So thank you for all of your support on my social media and in Telegram, all of your engagement. It's great. It's great to be part of this club, of this gang. Yeah, of this team. So thank you all for being here, and we're gonna try to do next week, but I'm going on a hike in the north of Spain called the Camino de Santiago, which is like a pilgrimage. Yeah, pilgrimage. We go all the way out to the north tip of Spain, the northwest tip of Spain in Galicia. And so going to be hiking for 8 days. So we're going to look for a time to set up the live, but I can't guarantee anything. But anyway, stay tuned. We will post it here on my social media, on Telegram, on YouTube. Excuse me. We'll post it there. So, thank you very much. I'm going to sign off. And, oh, you know what? I could have, maybe I could do an awkward moment. Yeah, so well, anyway, so it's been fun, you know, it's been real, but it hasn't been real fun. All right. Take care, you guys. We'll see you soon.